Good morning. This is Dr. Phil Dreiss, and today is October 18, 2012, and I've had a claw in me for the past 48 hours, and I'm getting it out because I have the letter. We, the veterans residing in transitional housing at, I can't tell y'all too much about that, who are the undersigned, are accusing Charmaine McPherson of abuse and conduct unbecoming her position as a homeless coordinator. We demand a comprehensive investigation by the Bronx Veterans Administration and her immediate suspension from any further contact with us vets at the Cromwell houses at Volunteers of America. My name is there first. I'm the point man. I'm the point man. That's been the point man.
Good morning. Today is August 10th, 2012. I just woke up. See? I got my top down, my sleeping bag. Let me show you. Hey, how y'all doing? Isn't this a great, beautiful day out here? That's right. That's what it looks like to live in the bushes. Got bird right here. You can't tell me this isn't beautiful. I love it. I was speaking to a friend of mine, an evangelist, and she was telling me, you like living on the beach. I ain't got no choice. Plus, this is what I used to do in the military for most of my first tour. United States Army, Special Forces, Airborne Ranger. How you doing? Good morning. Wow. Today's August 10th. I got to call the TV studio and put the Mother's Day documentary up for September. And October, we're going to go to lies, 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 and the pretty elected officials, I tell them. I tell you, what a life, huh? And you people think it's cute. That made me homeless. Well, I'm fully submitted, and all the technicalities and all that stuff. I ain't worried about that. Look at my ashtray. How we doing? Let's get up, huh? What about sleeping bag? Let me show you what it looks like. See, there's a boat crossing the channel right here. This is how I live. This is where I live. This is home. And this is what home looks like. Good morning. My name is Dr. Philip Dreiss, and I am homeless. You guys in the court of Judge Phyllis Flew, how you doing? The court officer and the clerk, the nice clerk that went and found my stuff. Yep, this is what it is. But I want to talk about the beauty of this day, the cloud formation. Nice breeze. I'm happy. Now it's time to get into town at 7 o'clock in the morning. This is the latest I've ever slept out here, but there's no big hurry. I can take it easy. Next Tuesday I start getting getting into this job of going from homeless to real estate agent, and my job is to make a lot of money selling real estate, renting houses, and whatever it is. This is the life, people. I'm not angry anymore. This is the life, man. I ain't got nothing to say. This is my life. It's the only way I can actually live in order to beat these guys and be able to prove that I'm a super guy, man. I'm a wonderful guy, man. Ain't nothing wrong with me. I never been crazy, never been incapacitated, never everything. I get a chance to make a presentation before Justice Phyllis Flew, Charles Carey, Mr. Siddiqui, Mr. Grande, and Mr. Niederhofer, before attorneys representing the federal government, the city government, state elected officials, and Donnie Fury. I'm going to whoop your behinds, and I'm going to whoop your behinds real good. And I want to make sure you know who's telling it to you. And you're going to be there to watch me do it to you. You still think it's funny making me homeless. You still think it's funny making me homeless. Somebody's going to have to call Marshall Edward Guider and ask him if in fact the mayor sent me his regards. That's some pretty big stuff for the mayor of New York to send you his regards by the marshal that's evicting you. That is the sickest shit in all the freaking world, for the mayor of New York to want to see somebody put out in the freaking street and be homeless and as productive and as great, as much of a wonderful guy that I am, that you want to see me destroyed. I must have really pissed you off, Mayor Bloomberg. Because I branded your ass at 12/23/1956. That's from the governor on down. I have branded the city of New York, the state of New York, the federal government, including the Obama administration. You guys can't be that freaking stupid going after one guy. Remember? I was trained for this shit. United States Army Special Forces, 1st Battalion, 75th Infantry, Headquarters Company, military occupational skill as a cook. Well, we aren't going infantry. Let's go to work. You guys have a nice day. Enjoy the day with me, will you? Look at this. Look at that. Huh? Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Wow. Have a nice day. Bye-bye. Good morning. It's December 15th, 2012, and I'm a happy guy at 8:18 in the morning. Because for the first time, this is the first time in more than 3 years, I made breakfast. That's right, that's over easy. We got some hummus. We got the crackers. We got the ground steak with cheese and pepper. We got a salad with a little cheese. And we got some potatoes. Hey? How you doing, everybody at the Bronx VA? How you doing? Hey, Cromwell. Safe Haven. I couldn't have gotten this much if it wasn't for Sandy. I wish her sisters would come and visit more often. I'll join the Mormon religion to get, like, what they call that again? Polygamy. So I can have Sisters of Sanity come at least every quarter. The more you gotta take care of people, the more you gotta take care of me. Yeah. And I'm one in the crowd. So I'd like to thank very much at the Bronx VA and at Volunteers of America's Cromwell Safe Haven Homeless Veterans Transitional Housing for having created the Bronx VA Hospital debacle of retaliation, containment apparatus. We got felonies, and my job is to prosecute that. And I told you, I'm going to sell it. I'm going to sell your story of having been so crooked with the proof, and the bodies of evidence are right over there on that page, on that table. And there's more. There's more. Hey, how you doing, Elma? Baby, you the one, I think, Elma, who called Cromwell. Go get that piece of paper, that petition. I got the video. In any event, bingo, we got the hummus. You know, come on now. You, Lord have mercy. I know you're probably going to think I'm Jewish or something, but, you know, my family loves this stuff. That's how I know about that stuff. Woo! Yes! Yeah, baby. Come on now. Mouth is sore, can't talk no more. Bye-bye. Good morning. It's December 15th, 2012. It's 7:48 in the morning. And Philip Dryce, in his apartment, his little hotel room, cooking breakfast. Nice. Nice. They took everything from me thinking that this story in these pages and the lawsuits and the video evidence that's professionally prepared right here. Bang, that's the brain. Bang, hey. How you doing? We're going to have breakfast this morning. So we're cooking breakfast. We're going to have us a little salad. We're going to eat healthy. We're going to have some eggs. We're going to go ahead and have some ground steak with bell peppers and onions. Bang! That's what I'm talking about, okay? And then we're going to have us a nice morning because we've been homeless for 3 years. Living pretty good. I had everything. My biz started by at least $5.6 million. So, what do you think I'm going to do about that if I'm a pretty smart guy? I think I'm a pretty smart guy. I'm going to take you to court and I'm going to bust you behind. Okay. It looks like the Veterans Administration, who watched me do what I did to the elected officials, want to have an adversarial relationship with me, do not want to cooperate with this investigation because I complain, and the more I complain, the worse it gets. I've even been set up as faking ailments in order to get benefits and an appointment made for me, and people are telling me, no, you must have made it. Nobody else made it. Well, I never made such a call, made that appointment. I never made such an appointment with the compensation board for the VA. I said I wanted retroactive benefits because I was wrongfully put out that homeless program. That should have been substantiated, and for you to give me the benefits I normally would have gotten. But you don't want to admit that you're wrong. Yeah, you don't want to admit that you're wrong. So guess what? Bang! That's what I'm talking about. See? That's what... See, yours is getting done. These are all the ones that are already going. Right here. These are the 2 packets that's going to the homeless
homelessness organization. Then this copy is going to go to the Brooklyn. Yeah. Oh, the Human Rights Commission and all these other things. I need about 6 more copies of this. You guys are in so much trouble. Hi, Elma. Have you been breaching confidentiality off of that psych ward? Huh, baby? Huh, Elma? You want to get me back in that VA so you can go ahead and lock me up and torture me and medicate me like it's in this video right here of what you did to Alfred. What Human Resources did to Alfred. Very embarrassing. Very embarrassing. So guess what? How you doing, Dwayne Evans of Cromwell Safe Haven? Look at this. Can you give me something this good? Can you give me something this good, Dwayne Evans? Huh? Can you give me anything this good? Breakfast in the morning, my freaking independence. I ain't getting wandered by that she-male. That's a man in a woman's body. That person called Miss Nurse that likes to be wanding people. Pick up your feet for me. Where you wanding people, you wanding their feet. Come on now. You want to wand their feet. They don't do that shit in the courthouse, man. But that's a black babe. That's going to humiliate and punk out. Punk out another. Come on now. Why y'all think them little black women love them correction jobs? They get to push men around. And they can finally do it in the bright light of day with the law on their side. Damn! And when you can add a little hysteria to that. Woo! Some drama! I know all about that. You've seen me on my YouTube shows. So I'm an expert on drama, ladies. Okay? Lord have mercy. Wow. In any event, I'd like to say, Bronx Fear, your ass is busted. Hello, Dwayne Evans, Volunteers of America Safe Haven, Cromwell House, you're busted. And every one of the other little cuties from Trotter, Latanya in his office at the compensation. Them Negroes are so rude, so bad. Jesus Christ, I don't want to be black in your country. That their poor example of even being a human being. Then you got Latanya Hayward, Charmaine McPherson's boss, who seemed to want to be willfully blind of the freaking complaint of abuse by her. That got turned into a psychiatric emergency, a crisis, a mental crisis by in Philip Joyce. Within Philip Joyce, we want to make sure he's calm. Oh, so you know something's going to get done to make me not calm, so you want to preempt me not being calm. So why are you screwing me over to begin with? And guess what? You guys are busted going into my locker. Yeah. That Monday, when I signed the voluntary confinement paper. Did you guys know that? Did you guys know that? You guys are busted. You guys are busted. You guys are really busted. Now, watch this. We're going to go ahead and make us a little breakfast here. See this? That's easy. That's easy. You understand that? Philip Joyce has a lifestyle. Okay? I have a lifestyle. That's why I've always been single. I love women, but I'm scared of commitment. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to stay getting along with them for a long time, the rest of my life, and they're going to try to work it. I don't trust nobody like that. Okay? My twin died at birth. I don't have to have another half the rest of my life kind of thing. Got us a little spices? Chew! Come on now! Oh, hell yeah. We working with a little something. So I'm not hungry. I know what it is to be hungry out in the street. I never knew that before. Quite an experience being homeless. And I'm going to write about it. I want to tell a story. That's why when they decided they wanted to make me homeless, I'm like, okay. Field
Richard! And I plan on getting rich behind the telling this story. I ain't get rich. I'm already rich. Because I own the legacy of Michael R. Bloomberg as being a freaking fascist. Doing the work of guys like Robert Moses, who loved black people so much. He said, I don't want them in them pools. Negroes don't like cold water. Bang! Lower the temperature of the pool. Keep them negroids out. Hey! How you doing, Mayor Bloomberg? You're busted. I just watched the judicial misconduct video, and there's no way the judge ain't mad at y'all. No way. For making me do this, the judge is mad at y'all. The judge is mad at y'all. Also prove I'm not crazy. And Bronx VA, when you receive that document, you're going to get coming down from the White House. My job was to investigate you and bring you to accountability. As a litigant, potentially there, because of medical malpractice of the Bronx VA hospital. Okay, guys, let me do what the VA. Nothing to do with the VA. This is the Bronx VA hospital. Got their little own thing going on. This is a huge scandal. That should be on the front page of every newspaper in the United States. Bronx VA Hospital abuses veteran and covered up all the way on up to the office of Dr. Eric Langhorn. Langhoff or Langhorn or Langhorse. Who's the facility director. On my website, you go look at the legally recorded conversation with David. They put a little black guy on, man, to disrespect me, talk to me like we street homeboys. Because them white women ain't want to hear that nonsense. They don't listen to no Negro complaining. Look at the Negro. I'm a French green card guy, man. Here's a copy of my passport and my green card right here. I left my country where I was born and raised, and I've lived in other countries, numerous other countries. And I swear, this is the first time I've ever lived any place this long in my entire life. And I hate it. That's just what it is. I don't want to live here. I don't want to live here. The kind of people you got living around here, man. I guess without my money no more, I see what the majority of New York live like. Not as good as I was living. And that's a piece of shit. And I don't want to live right here.
too much of a piece of shit down here. And the possibility of me making money again, to be able to raise myself to that level, I just gotta get out of town. Gotta get out of town. So, Montreal is the next city. What can I tell you? It's a much better country for my skin color. I'm a Haitian, I'm welcome there, I'm French. A lot of African Americans should move to Canada to watch the slavery out your ass and your whole inferior shit. I swear to God. Y'all some European social retards, man. Uh-huh. You got your bougie, BET, house nigga, light-skinned house nigga. You got a gladiator game, big Watusi Mandingo mixed super field Negro. You got your hood guys. You got your rap guys. That's about 80 million of y'all. That don't even have a black national agenda. Don't worry. I'll make the suggestion to Mr. Obama in my book that's coming out. Because it speaks of his administration under Secretary Donovan, who used to work with Andrew Cuomo and who had HUD secretary. That's how they get into these spots. If you study their lineage. He's the guy that took the Bloomberg claim, copied it all over the nation, and part of those people, a percentage, at least 20%, that's this mass migration of blacks out of the inner cities to down south. 20% of that population is out of public housing. They want to kill me, but it takes a little time to cook. Takes a little time to cook, all right? Dwight is coming back! I'd like to give a shout out to my new friend I just met, Miss E. Hi. Since you're watching my shows, and I see Miss Tracy also is an avid fan of my shows, I will refrain from the profanity and playing the tough guy thing. All right, ladies? Come on, I got to clean up my act and make some good shows, because I'm going to close down this VA Whistleblower, VA Hospital Whistleblower site, and just make another site for me. I'm kind of hooked on this, recording my life so I can see it again. It's going to be great for when I get Alzheimer's and dementia. So I'll be celebrating my 36th birthday again, and I love it. And I thank you very much. Thank you for watching. VA, you're busted. Volunteers America, you're busted. And by the time you guys, if you see this before or after, don't make a difference. Did you have any idea what you got yourself into? When you decide you are going to make me homeless, kick me out the VA hospital, without any regard for where I'm going, how I'm doing, I didn't check nothing. Did you think you were eating my lunch? for complaining. Wow. Elma, Latanya, Carmen, Dr. Julia Goya, Dr. Sheriff, Dr. Khan, Dr. Tobias. Oh, you guys are in a lot of trouble. A whole lot of trouble, man. Damn. How y'all get busted like this? By the Sheena. This is the apartment the federal government got to take care of me because I was caught on the beach. I was caught on the beach. And because of the zip code of where I was at, $60 billion is earmarked to take care of everybody. You gotta use some of that on me. And I'm working with this organization that's about to get all of the paperwork with the video evidence, and we're gonna upload this new video for them to see it so they can have I can give full disclosure. And let's see if this organization got the guts to say that I was wronged by a whole lot of beautiful people. Bye-bye. This is evidence.
Saved message. Yes, this message is from Mr. Philip B. Rice. This is Ms. Coward from the State Veterans Affairs Office at the Bronx State Hospital. I'm calling to remind you about your appointment with Mr. William Trotter on Monday, December 10th at 1 o'clock in room 2A26 on the second floor. If you have any questions, the number is 718-584-9000, extension 6361. I don't have here what you're coming to see Mr. Trotter about, so if you can bring your copy of your DD-214, we would appreciate it. Have a nice weekend. Bye.
This is evidence that, in fact, I never made such an appointment. I never made such an appointment. Latanya Hayward, the supervisor of Charmaine McPherson, tried to tell me I wanted compensation. I did not. I said I wanted retroactive benefits because I was in a program that was supposed to give me dental benefits after 60 days, and I was wrongfully evicted and terminated from the program. Therefore, I took the evidence to the VA to show that I should be vindicated as having been wrongfully evicted. I'm not mentally ill. I'm not suffering from delusions when I say I've been abused, and a lot of people have been abused at Cromwell Safe Haven by Charmaine McPherson. I almost get arrested because I was supposed to be a threat. If when that didn't work, they sent me to the Bronx VA and I got locked up as some kind of mental guy. And all this whole charade has been a month. On the 17th of November, I filed the complaint. Here it is, the 15th of December, and nobody's went and seen the people yet. You've got a bunch of homeless vets saying they're getting abused. It's been a month for everybody to cover up, intimidate people, and do everything else. You think it's a joke? It's not a joke. And you guys are busted. That's just part of the evidence. Bye-bye. Good morning, world. How you doing out there on the internet? All right. This is Philip Rice. How you doing? Bang. As you can see, we got the books ready. I write books. I make books. When I make one of these, somebody's in trouble. This one, that's the book of scandals called Redlining. The Slum Cleansing by Mayor Michael R. Bloomberg during his 12-year reign, railroading Negroes and Puerto Ricans. Bang! That's right there. That's right there. This is for Common Ground. No. Let me see here. Sorry. That's for Common Ground. That's for Safe Haven and the VA. This is my record. This is my record. That's the Common Ground. That's to Cromwell Safe Haven with an extra copy going to the VA.
That's the response in opposition to have the Attorney General disqualified. And when I finish writing all of these, and now that I'm done, bang, I get to this one and I produce me something that ain't nobody never seen before, where you got a standing mayor and the book comes out and it says he's a fascist. Go look it up. Now look at this skyline. You can see the World Trade Center getting built right there. Bang, that's what I'm talking about. Yep, I'm right here in my Obama apartment, and I ain't had a place to live of my own by myself with my own keys since bang, New York City put me out. And the mayor of New York himself told Marshal Edward Guider out of Corona, Queens, New York, had somebody call him. Mayor Bloomberg had somebody call him. Michael Sedinsky, Charles Carey, the lawyer for the Attorney General's office and the Law Department of New York City, you know what I'm talking about. Quit playing with me. No, it's not some police officer. No, the mayor of New York sent me his personal regards through the marshal that evicted me. Bang! You trying to put me out in New York City. Well, bang! I am in the crowd. And you gotta take care of my ass. Thanks, Obama. I love my Obama apartment. Bang! I am within the crowd. You gotta read that because that's about Haitian aristocracy. And that, see, we lynch white folk. Where I come from. We lynch white folk where I come from. White folk don't lynch us as some kind of Willie Lynch chip fear factor, and you got some big Watusi Mandingo mix 300-pound freaking gorilla looking Charmaine McPherson out of the Bronx Veterans Administration Hospital playing games with people's freaking lives and shit because you happen to be a homeless guy. Suddenly, bang, it's all about you being some kind of mental freaking retard. Hey, how you doing? La 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 la. Bang, that's what I'm talking about. All over that turns into this. Bang, 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 bang. Bang. Thanks to the Queens Public Library and my best friend, Tracy. My best friend, my partner, Tracy. I love Tracy. I wish I could get a woman like that, but that's too much for me. I'm good with what we got. And guess what? That's my partner, man. Tracy Ragmati is my partner. That is my partner, my ace boom coon. That girl, she can get anything from me. And guess what? She will tell me if I'm hitting on a babe that's too much for me. Oh, Dr. Joyce, no, that's, no, not that one. Not that one. Sell the book. We need to go get to Canada. That, I love a woman that can talk like that to me. That's like love, I swear. But that's my other half. That's my partner. Fine as you want to be. Wish I could get something like that. That's my Hindu princess. Yes, baby. God. And she be watching some of my videos. Tracy, I told you, don't be watching my videos. Dang. So everybody, now we're going to finish over the weekend the letter for the Bronx VA guy, Eric Langhoff, so we can finish with this, and that Monday I deliver to everybody and bust everybody's ass. I am ready to put the smack down on everybody. Everybody's gonna get it. Everybody's gonna get it. By the time it hits them with the judicial misconduct DVDs, and I still owe Ron Mervick $250. I don't want to hear nothing, but everybody wants to pat me on my freaking back. But I'll go ahead and do it for them, considering I'm my own superhero. That's right. I am my own superhero. Bye-bye. This is the log for December 14, 2012, and that means in 9 days, I celebrate my 36th birthday. That's right. I'm at my 36th birthday. I met a nice young lady. As a matter of fact, if you can figure it out, you can figure out. Her name is, what's my middle initial? Nah, see, I'm not that good a comedian. I'm making all of that stuff. Okay? I met a nice young lady, very professional, hard worker. And Tracy's seen her, you know. Tracy's like my day wife. That's my partner. I mean, anything I like, I pass it by Tracy first. Bye-bye.
Good afternoon, everybody. Today is December 15, 2012. And I made some stuff. I got the DVDs ready. I need the other set of DVDs that goes with the litigation. I'm going to be washing dishes. And I'm in my Obama apartment, and I'm all alone, and I made myself lunch. Look at that, huh? Look at that. That's boiled plantain sardines and a salad with 2 different kinds of vegetables. And I'm a happy camper. And I'm a happy camper because this is what's going to Cromwell House. That's what's got the Attorney General in court. And I'm going to have to expose everything about the Veterans Administration. And this is going to the people who referred me to Cromwell Safe Haven, in order for them to do the evaluation for me to get placed somewhere else in permanent housing. That's what it is. Because I got this, that's my trophy, I got this, that's my trophy. This guy has bagged that flag, he's bagged that flag. How you doing? Y'all just love it, huh? Well, now, no girls, man, no girls. Gotta concentrate on what I'm doing, how I'm doing it. And I've been making these documentaries for everybody to be able to see how the Bloomberg administration did what they did, and the Veterans Administrations are no different, and I got to take all of them to court and bust their ass, expose all of them, and just teach them a lesson about treating me as if I'm an animal or I'm some kind of black N-word piece of crap. I'm not. I'm going to go to lunch. I'll see ya. Bye. Hello, Miss E. How you doing? Bye. Philip Joyce. My dreams come true. I am. And I know it, and I feel it, and it is what it is. I am in the league of bang! The League of Extraordinary Gentlemen. But that's the white version. This is the black one. Oh my God. Now we have homelessness for veterans as a series, baby. Yeah, baby. It's a beautiful thing. Now we can begin to archive my life on the Veterans Hospital's Whistleblower YouTube.com website, the Obama apartment. The VA won't do shit for you. The VA don't give a shit until they bleed you.
for their behavioral science mental health trials for the large pharmaceuticals, it is alleged. I can't make this up. I ain't that smart. I'm only that deep. I have this drive for excellence. But this drive for excellence has led me through such trials that I know what the other ones are. I've learned coded language, the buzzwords, and everything they got going to pull this scam off. It's been going on for generations, millennia. The intellectuals just harvesting the rest. Okay. Hi, Mr. Intellectuals, you remember me? Sorry. When you cast me out, you just put me to work for them instead of working for you. God damn. Rance Huff, you still got your job with Councilman Connery? Would you call me a voodoo doctor? By you saying that Haiti is what, 95% Muslim? No, 95% Christian. 5% Muslim, 95% Christian, 5% Muslim, 100% voodoo doctors. That's some funny shit. But that's how an African American would crack a discriminatory joke against the Haitian. Councilman Leroy County, Congressman Nix, all of y'all that be watching me and loving my shows. How you doing? How you doing? Wow. State Senator Huntley, that boy that be hanging out in the library told me he saw you the other day. I kind of felt like I wanted to get to you information that would probably help you with your criminal case because you've already been bagged. It's nothing personal. It was just business. That's why I'm suing every one of you black elected officials. You're a bunch of black nigger traitors to your conquered race in stasis that are absolutely wonderful people sometimes for whatever you need them for. I wouldn't marry a black American woman and breed with it. I'm afraid that I'm eventually going to end up getting dominated by a man. Another man that's actually living in a woman's body. Oh, you Anglo slaves all got the same crap. That's the Jamaican, we sold ya. You ain't sold you in shit. You never freaking rebelled and revolt and killed a whole bunch of fucking white folks and got your freaking freedom, and you take this shit and you make white folks suck up the fact that you done killed a whole bunch of them motherfuckers and they can't do shit about it. Well, I'm a direct bloodline descendant of that shit. So I called it to Europe. It's unlike no other. Everybody else takes a back seat. No matter how fucked up my country is by the influence of the United States of America. The great Anglo-American empire that wouldn't want a very prolific, vibrant black country in the 20th or 21st century because it would have your niggas running. And we jacked all your intellectual currency, that's some great shit, to make a fucking Eden on Hispaniola Island, my island, and if it was mine, I'd unify it. Reconciling those issues between the mulattoes and us. That's right, that's the race that was created by white men raping and fucking over their captive audience, the black slave broads, and just was getting great black ass
and made an entire new race that now look down on black niggas. That's crazy! And I'm the guy that's here on this show is telling it to you. Because Homelessness for Veterans has a series. And it's mine. I created it. And it's now copyrighted. Homelessness for Veterans has a series. A global series. There's an American, there's a worldwide one. So it's really two copyrights and name branding. Nice! Nice. Woo! Having my life back. And taking your flat. Take it. Living pretty nice compared to how I've been living rent-free on top of it. Mayor, bang, Michael R. Bloomberg. You know how you know I own Michael R. Bloomberg? He's got a birthmark on his... Oh, I'm sorry, here it is. Inner left thigh. And that's my spot to remind me of what I own. His legacy. And the legacy of so many others and everyone else and everybody else thought I was crazy. For this freaking cretin. He's just bloodline Nazi. And Dr. Tobias of Mount Sinai Jewish Hospital want to tell me, what do you do? There are people like you that are so very intelligent, some of the greatest people in the world, blah, 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 blah. You know, yeah, they all had mental disease. They were all mentally ill. Really? Come on. You got to sell me that. Yo, you got to package it a little bit better. I'm a marketer. If I could sell that freaking story, I would sell it. I can sell anything. I can sell a freaking Eskimo ice cream in the dead of winter. It is warm igloo. You goddamn right. Yes, I can. And you want to tell me that cockamamie nonsense, Dr. Tobias? Roll call of all of you culprits. Dr. Shear, you one small Jewish convoy. I swear to God, you've been doing this a long time. Dr. Khan, scared as hell, shaken, forces me to sign a voluntary thing, voluntary confinement order that I wrote under duress, and he refused to accept and process such a document, ripped it up, went and called the VA police to force me to do shit. And I'm looking at Sergeant McDonald like, remember me? I'm the guy that'll tell you what the hell I was doing to all them politicians out in Queens. I'm out here and I'm chilling away from all that. And then I'm on the psych ward, and he's like, oh no, they didn't get you, did they? Yes, they did, and they got the wrong freaking one, Sergeant McDonald. This is New York City, people. This is New York City. World Trade Center right there in the background, being rebuilt. For the 21st century, it's just one big tube instead of two squares. How long are you dumb black niggas are going to keep living like this shit and accept it and not do something? I've been fighting from the day he took it off from me, or began to start to even take it off from me. I will fight illegally as an American by doing it by law. And I can say it in the bond. I'll take you to court and just bust your ass. I love saying that because it scares so many people when they hear a black guy say that. It's almost like they're genetically wired that the minute they hear, even if it's the tiniest little Negro boy, I said, bust your ass. I mean, they get fucking scared. I love using it. I love using it. The only psychiatrist that didn't fall for that fucking trick was the common ground psychiatrist. That was a regular white boy out there. It wasn't a government agent, and that's what's up with the government agents. They are freaking trained. They are trained to be niggas that lock up and fuck up over niggas. That's what a black government agent is. I couldn't give a shit how high you go. I'd like to thank the president for the Obama apartment. And guess what? I gotta be taken care of in the $60 billion because I am within a crowd. Woo, that's a Haitian right there. What's he doing? That's a Haitian black former slave. What's he doing? Ooh, smart boy. He's got. It's the Hangsman's noose on the French. And that's why the Anglos will never forgive those other white boys for letting the niggas get in and take their shit. Never before in history has anywhere and anybody in modern times have accomplished what Haiti did. Since Christendom began. Since Christendom began. And you know why I'm laughing? Because of how I got in. I'm European. Because I have a European education, I have a European frame of reference, and I have the frame of reference of a conqueror, not a freaking slave, or somebody trying to get up and all that bullshit your motherfuckers fucking with. That's yours bullshit. It got nothing to do with me. Trying to save you? You don't want to be saved. You want to be black. And that's your biggest impediment in America. I'm not black. I'm an American veteran. French, a Haitian national with French as a primary language, not Creole. And if you knew what that meant, that would know that I come from the aristocracy, and I'm not some mudblood little freaking bastard or from the servant class. Because the black people in America, and they're 13%, I don't give a shit what Mr. Jay-Z you are. You're in the servant class, buddy. Or how light-skinned mulatto you are, product of rape or the inbreeding of the house niggas that are the light-skinned niggas that are the product of rape. So don't play with me. Don't play with me. Today's the 14th of December, 2012. I'm 9 days away from my 56th birthday. Now, how much subordination do you think I understand to give anybody over me? I couldn't go, excuse me. Mr. President, how much subordination to anybody do you think I'm going to be right about now as a free person? I ain't asked the government for nothing. You sure go around looking to find everybody else. Why'd you pass me up, people? Representing the government. Because what I got on the government doing is what? Laws were passed after they did it privately. Michael R. Bloomberg can't just, steal it. He stole the plans of Robert Moses, a well-known racist. And according to the African Americans that, old people, Robert Moses, he had them turn down the temperature of the pool so black people couldn't go in there. In his recreation of New York. And Michael R. Bloomberg is no different as a Yiddish white boy. Michael R. Bloomberg wants the brand. This is a Jewish city and it's going to be like this forever. And I don't have a problem with that. What? If it wasn't for Jews in New York City, I wouldn't be shit. if I was black and the only connections and associations, things that I had with other black folk, I wouldn't be shit in this country. It's because of Jewish people that I got to where I'm at. But we got a renegade! He done went off the reservation. Michael R. Bloomberg did. Yes, he did. Wow. I would dishonor my great-grandfather, who was a Jewish white boy from England, who took a black woman from Trinidad, married her, and she was a convert of another convert. And my grandfather's their son, because in the 1860s, mid to late 1860s, you couldn't be a white man in love with a black woman and you stay in Anglo Imperial Dominion. That was Trinidad, so they came to Haiti, the only place where they were free. Why? Because we've been free and had a black race since 1804. You African Americans couldn't understand that shit, not for another 1,000 years. So what? You got this doctor guy, historian or whatever he is, he goes to Africa, baby. No country in Africa wants you niggas. Nobody nowhere wants you niggas. I don't give a shit who you are. You can come and visit and shit and do your freaking music tap and then, do your monkey shit, jumping and dancing, your whole culture. You can do your shit in your Kwanzaa. That's a mixture of Eastern and Western African stuff where, from the look of history, if you really read it and know what it is from information over there, the East and the West were never friends. Although Nubia did conquer Egypt and held it for 99 years, that was way before anything we got to this little cockamamie nonsense you have conquered and, split up in the 15th century or so. Carved up Africa and, shit, they had a big union. That's then the descent of that stuff, the remains of that, whatever, it's like the G8. The G10, the G shit. Look, man, when y'all took all my money and dumped me as a black nigga in America, you guys made a mistake. Empire State Building right there in the background. And look at that. World Trade Center getting rebuilt back up. But I am turning. This is a turning point. I don't have to use any profanity. I don't have to nothing. I'm 56 years old and I'm a badass motherfucker. That's gonna kick everybody's fucking ass, put it in the book and sell it. And I'm thinking, if I got the balls to say it's a book just for white people, talking about Negroes being so dumb to have allowed such a big case to get so far and all of that, and then they're not doing nothing, I took them to court and just busted their behind as a Haitian, just like, putting my foot up some African American ass. All the way up to a congressman. That's big shit. Haitian aristocracy's a motherfucker, ain't it? That's what I'm talking about. Yeah. I want my people to be proud of me. Are you kidding me? I don't give a shit who I sacrifice. Because you decided you wanted to be my enemy. Right. You wanted to be my enemy. War of attrition against me. How's that working for you these days? Bye-bye. Personal law for December 14, 2012. Bye-bye. Go ahead, Bruce. Go ahead. It's party time. It's a garden party time in New York City with the celebs. Bang. But it's about shelter from the storms, and Sandy hooked me up. If it wasn't for Sandy, I wouldn't have had it this good. So, whatever happened about Sandy, Sandy was good to me, and my first baby will be called Storm Sandy. That's what I'm talking about.